Hey troops, it's Roy from Geeks Adventures. Woohoo! Broadcasting from the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. So, keeping with the Star Wars theme, because why not? Hey. Today, doing a little something different, not doing a review, but more, we after the Disney acquisition, we've all got really strong opinions of characters that we miss. Mara Jade being the big one for a lot of folks. Me, though, person I really missed, I wish did not go away. Lumiya, the Dark Lady of the Sith. She was created when when Marvel had the license originally back in the day. So you're going, what do you mean, Dark Lady of the Sith? She related to Darth Maul? This is actually one of the cooler things that was done for Star Wars and actually in comic books in general. The way it started is they introduced a character, Shira Bry. Ta-da! There she is. This is from the Essential Guide to Characters, by the way. This is all, by the way, pre-Disney stuff, so unfortunately none of it's canon anymore. But yeah, she was introduced, a rebel officer, and let's see here, during a mission with Luke, and if memory serves, her family had been killed by the Empire, yada yada yada, lots of backstory. During a mission, Luke, Shira, and a bunch of other folks, they're in TIE fighters, and all of a sudden, the information friend or foe signal thing blinks out on all of them. So in the middle of this dogfight, Luke's using the Force to guide him. Shoots a TIE fighter! And of course, it's hers. Chaos ensues. Oh my God, Luke, how could you do that? Blah, 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 blah. Turns out, you trust the Force because as they start digging around, turns out she was a mole sent in to kill Luke Skywalker. So what happened? Keep in mind, this is the Empire we're talking about, and Vader is still around at this point. So, in typical Sith Lord fashion, yeah, they took her body and they turned her. Luke trained her to be a Sith Lord. Turned her into Lumiya. The cool thing is that she ended up being introduced like way down the road. I'm hoping this is right. The issue number is right. This is from the, if you recall, Hasbro, they were releasing 2 packs of figures based on some comic books and yada, yada, yada. They did one for Luke and Lumiya. This is when she was reintroduced on this planet. And she has a light whip and kicks the crap out of Luke. Because, he's the only person with a lightsaber, heck. So, how am I supposed to fight this? Gets totally obliterated. So what happens? Well, this is when canon was... What's canon, what's not. Lucas and Lucasfilms had control of everything, and kind of trying to keep track of stuff, but what's canon and what's not, Luke manages to MacGyver a lightsaber out of a blaster pistol and odds and ends. Yes, please introduce your Star Trek joke about stone knives and bearskins. Yeah, seriously, that's how he built the lightsaber. But basically, he goes all Miyamoto Musashi, and ta-da! Creates a wakizashi to go with his katana. Or in this case, as time passed, the term for the shorter lightsaber is a shoto. Where it came from, I don't remember. And uses it to defeat her. Is able to use both lightsabers to defeat her. As time passed, though, she ended up sporadically appearing off and on. And some of you diehard readers from the books are going, oh, Lumiya, yes. Lumiya, who in their final meeting was killed by Luke because he thought she killed Mara Jade. I love the character. I mean, she had a lot of motivation. She was very powerful and badass, and that light whip was so cool. It wasn't just a light whip, by the way. The light whip she had also had like leather and steel chains, all kind of junk. So it was like this giant thing that really, if you were a Jedi, you'd be going, "Holy crap! What the hell's going on?" And yes, you heard me mention action figures. These are the figures they made. Yay! There's Lumiya, wearing her with her funky cape and the very cool light whip. And this is Luke looking like Miyamoto Musashi with his lightsaber and his shoto. Can you still find these? I believe you can. Unfortunately, I haven't seen in a while, what the running rate is for it. But yes, you can still find these. Like many of the Star Wars figures, excuse me. Very well done. Lots of wonderful detail on both figures. You get the little Ripley energy effect on the lightsaber, and on Luke's lightsaber. This is very much obviously the green bladed lightsaber from Return of the Jedi onward. It's not just a generic lightsaber hilt got slapped on with a green blade or anything like that. So yeah, a very cool character who, unfortunately, like many others we really liked, ended up being kind of shuffled off into whatever netherworld that Disney has for its characters. But there you go. So yeah, if you want to read up more, see more stories with her, it is Lumiya, Lumiya, Dark Lady of the Sith. The comic book here, this is the one that was included with the 2-pack. It's listed as issue number 96. I'm not too sure if that is the actual issue number that went with the numbering system that Marvel was using for their issues. Yeah, the art's kind of this was made back in the day. As in, wow, it has been that long. Like 30 years ago. No, more than that. 40 years ago. Wow, I'm old. Yeah, like you guys need to hear that. Anyway, so you're not going to see the usual uber fancy detaily art that you see in books now. But the story itself, the character, I just love the character. It's just really cool. The lengths they went to introduce Shira Bry as a mole, and then the transformation of that character, and the fact that as the years passed, people still remembered her. So it was very cool. So there you go. It's just a very brief thing, something very, very fun, and for you toy collectors out there, one more thing to look for. Yeah. Oops, he let go of it. Sorry. Anyway, hey, so I hope y'all have a good rest of the weekend. May the force be with you. May the odds be in your favor. And as always, always be good to each other. Okay, peeps? Y'all take care. Peace. Bye.